Hopefully this works out great. I think it's gonna depend on the camera. Man, why is it blurred? Give me a second. Maybe it's because I put the case on. There we go. Let's see. All right, so this is gonna have to be moved a little bit, probably. Okay, that's what I think is the problem. It's either too far away or too close. You know what? I don't need to be directly under the light. Okay, cool. No glitch. Awesome. All right, it looks like, yep, we got some people. We got everything set up now. So, hello, everybody. Pretty excited for today's stream. Today, I'm going to be covering some awesome things you could eat to help make your fat loss 10 times easier. I'm going to go over a lot of cool things that most people don't know, foods they can eat that helps with your fat loss goals. Hello to everybody joining. Please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Plus, I'm going to do 5 push-ups for every new subscriber. So today's going to be awesome stream. Okay, I'm going to go over a lot of cool foods. You could go at least probably 15 different options. Please type a 1 in the chat if you can hear me and make sure it's not glitching. Okay. Oh, they just left. It's all good. Just waiting for more people. People arrive, then we're going to get started. Cool. So then I'm going to title this Fat Loss Foods. Cool. All right. Awesome. Hello. How y'all doing? Cool. Super excited. Everybody joining the stream. I'm Coach San here. So to purpose of the stream today, I'm going to go over some badass foods that's going to help y'all make your fat loss journey easier. Okay. John, I got a new place actually. So there's no smoke detector problems here. Okay. If y'all hear me clearly, please type a 1 in the chat really quick. So that way I know it's not glitching, because my earlier this morning when I was doing a breakfast stream for y'all to eat, like show y'all one of the breakfasts I like to eat, it was having glitching. Y'all were telling me. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you. So today's going to be pretty great. I'm excited for this one. I wrote down a ton of knowledge, ton of value for y'all. So that way it'll help y'all. Because a lot of people, I tell y'all, eat healthy, but they just simply don't know how. So I'm going to give you all some amazing life hacks, okay, and food hacks. I'm going to make sure y'all are able to see this clearly. Make sure the screen isn't too bright. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, y'all could eat on the board. Okay, please make sure y'all hit like on the stream, because that's going to be able to push it out more. All right, awesome. So first food we're going to go over that will help y'all in your fat loss journey, okay, is this one. A lot of people sleep on this one. They don't know. Is potatoes. Okay, so potatoes help a lot on your fat loss journey. Okay, reason why is because potatoes are very filling. So they're one of the best ones out there. Also, because potatoes have potassium in it, it's going to keep your inflammation down, so you're not going to have a really big stomach. So potatoes are the first one we're going to go over. And it helps you because it's a food that's more filling. It's going to make your cravings go down, so you're going to eat less. So that's the first fat loss one. Potatoes, great. Okay, great. Substituted with protein to it, so it'll help you, and just have a little bit of protein. Okay, see what y'all put in the chat. Like, I'm trying to join a band. You're a band. Lose a bunch of this weight. Awesome, I got you. You know, I'm gonna help everybody. Make sure y'all please like, and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, so that's the first one we covered. Potatoes. All right, very filling food. uh, Good amount of protein, a little bit, not too much, but it's always good to have an additional protein source with it. Okay, and you're gonna be filled up, so you're not gonna be too hungry. So next one we got is this one. Should have spelled it right. Yeah, there we go. Next one is berries. So berries are another great way as part of your fat loss foods. Okay, reason why? Berries are low calorie. Okay, they're also sweet, so it help fight cravings, and this also reduces your sugar cravings. So that's the biggest one. Okay, so berries are another good fat loss food because of the things I just mentioned. They taste sweet. Okay, low calorie, and they're gonna fight off your cravings. Okay, uh, how many of y'all in the chat eat either of these? Okay, you know, type of one if you eat berries or you're going to start. Okay, potatoes are another thing. Potatoes, very, very good. Okay, I just want to go over everyone. Also, thank you for everybody liking and subscribing. All right, make sure y'all can see this clearly. Cool. All right, so next fat loss food is going to be one of my personal favorites. Okay, a lot of people don't know. Okay, is popcorn. Okay, so popcorn, because it's high volume, and I'm talking about air fried popcorn. I don't mean the popcorn where you put a bunch of butter on it. Okay, so air fried popcorn, it's low calorie, and this is a great replacement for snacks. Like, how many of y'all ever eat chips or like any other different kind of snacks? Okay, so popcorn is a great way to replace chips or any other kind of fatty foods y'all like to eat. So this is also going to be able to help you on your weight loss journey. Okay, what y'all put so far? I used to overdo on potatoes. Not bad about berries. Couscous. Oh yeah, yeah. You can't go wrong. Couscous delicious. Okay, so these are the first three. If y'all are joining the chat, you know, welcome. We're going over foods that are going to help y'all achieve your anime physiques and your fat loss. Please like and subscribe. If you do, please put it in the chat. Okay, so we have our potatoes, berries, and popcorn. This is one of my personal favorites. Like, chat, I'll watch a bad movie, just have an excuse to eat popcorn. Okay, I just want to make sure y'all can see this a little clearly and no glare. Awesome, cool. All right, cool. So next fat loss food I'm gonna go over is this one. Is pickles. Okay. Reason why pickles will help you in your weight loss journey is because they have almost zero calories, which is very, very good. Also, they have a high amount of it also helps with cravings too, because pickles do help fill you up. All right. So pickles are another great way because, like I said, almost zero calories. So the great way, a lot of times also has sodium too. So sodium is gonna help y'all uh basically make sure you don't have inflammation. Okay, so very, very good other snack food. You know, put on whatever you like. Sometimes people have it with sandwiches, whatever. Okay, next one is kind of most people already know, but they still may not remember. Is eggs. Okay, eggs is another fat loss food. So a lot of people know eggs are great, especially proteins high. Have breakfast, have lunch, have dinner, have some eggs. Reason why, it also helps keep you full because high protein foods keep your cravings down. All right. So y'all in the chat so far, how many of these foods would y'all be open to try? Okay. Are y'all eating these already, or you haven't eaten these yet? Okay. Tap in the chat if y'all already known about these, or gonna maybe do some diet changes. Okay. We have a good amount to go over, especially like the popcorn one's my favorite. Okay. I will never eat pickles. Don't. At least you're honest. You can't go wrong. Okay. At least you're honest. I'm just giving y'all some options, you know, in case. I want to make sure this is see well. All right. Cool. Great. Great. All right. So next one we got is Okay, right. Remember, I gotta write everything backwards. Okay, so next one is diet drinks. Okay, what I mean by that is like diet soda or Coke Zero. My girlfriend is a great example of this. She's lost almost 100 pounds switching from regular soda and things like that to diet or Coke Zero because she's a big fan of Coke Zero. So the research that's told us, especially about diet drinks, okay, they're actually not that bad for you. Zero drinks would be more preferred. They're equal to basically if you drink something like diet or zero, it's equal to not really getting a full night's sleep because they do have caffeine. Okay, so diet drinks are a good substitute if you have big cravings for sugar, like I have in the past. Who here's ever been addicted to soda? I have. I used to drink 12 cans of Mountain Dew a day, like especially playing Halo, playing Gears of War, Call of Duty. Those used to be my number one way to help me achieve a lot of fat. Is diets, it's regular soda. So diet drinks are a great substitution. Zero will probably be preferred. Okay. So in case of regular sugary ones, which I'll put so far. I'm chowing 4 eggs right now for breakfast. Awesome. Haven't been really eating. Yeah, diet soda is exactly bad, but they are. Yeah, exactly. That's a great substitute. Zero will be obviously better. Okay. So diet drinks very good. All right. Next is okay, cool. Next is Jello. Jello sugar free. Okay, reason why Jello will be great for you is because it's a low calorie dessert. So that'll help you with cravings, things like that. Also, it tastes very sweet. You know, a lot of times we have sugars, cravings, or anything like that. We do want something that tastes good. Okay, so Jello is a great way to help keep your fat down, to help you lose your fat loss journey. Okay, but try to get the sugar free one. There's plenty of Jellos out there. Look up Costco, look up Sam's Club, or Aldi store. Okay, so those are the ones we covered so far. We gotta erase this. They're gonna move on to the next couple ones. Okay, so potatoes, just in case you're joining the stream so far, make sure you like and subscribe. Potatoes, like I said, they're very filling, good, keeps cravings down. Berries, another sweet, low calorie item in case you're wanting to have something to snack on. Okay, popcorn, air fried popcorn. Make sure you do not get the ones that have plenty of butter on it. Okay, pickles, 0 calories, eggs, high protein. Okay, what's this one? Yeah, diet drinks and Jello. Okay, so those are the ones we covered so far. All right. So which of these foods would y'all be open to eating so far? Y'all already told me you're not gonna have pickles, 100%. Type in the chat which of these foods that you may be adding to your current meals. I want to see what y'all put. Okay. I usually eat pretty well, zero Jello back, but it gets pretty boring and a quick switch to whey protein. Yeah, those are delicious. Can't go wrong. Cool. All right, so next is what we're gonna cover are. Okay. All right, so is oats. Oats are another great fat loss item. All right, reason why is because digestion for oats is very slow, so it's also going to keep your cravings down. So, example is especially for breakfast. If you combine oats, I usually make if I ever have oatmeal, I made it with milk, and I had add raisins too, raisins for some fiber, and oats also do have protein, and then putting honey. Honey is one of my go-tos if I want something sweet or tastes good, because I've had regular Quaker oats. They just taste bland. Like you don't want to eat something and you go, brother, ugh. Like it's not fun. Okay, so that's one I recommend. Oats with raisins and honey, great breakfast and milk. All right, cool. Another one is what people actually sleep on. Gotta remember, write everything backwards. Is this item? Is apples. Okay, so apples are a great snack throughout the day. Great for fat loss. Why? Because it's something it has great crunch to it. Apples are very crunchy. Add honey on top of apples, they taste pretty damn good. Also, apples do fill you up too. Okay, because the water in apples are very good. So it's gonna basically keep your cravings down. Okay. The biggest thing about this whole stream, guys, for fat loss foods is necessarily how much y'all eat. It's what you eat. Okay, it's very very important what y'all eat. Okay, so we gotta be smarter in how we take this approach. Fat loss does not mean starvation. Very important. Because nobody could look like me with my abs and my muscles if they starve. There's no way. I wouldn't even want to starve. It's not fun. Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all the hacks that I know of that'll help. Okay, see what y'all put so far. Is there a big difference, regular and rolled? Uh, you mean apples or I don't know what y'all mean. Regular. What do y'all mean by regular and rolled? You know, so that way I understand what y'all put. Okay, in the meantime, while we are gonna put that answer is this next one. Okay. Okay, next is carrots. A lot of people know carrots are a great low fat loss food. Reason why is because they're also low calorie because they also satisfy cravings. So doing craving, I mean eating these kind of foods with wait, let me see. Why is my brightness going down? Okay, I'll make sure y'all are able to see me. I don't know what's going on. Regular and rolled oats. Oh, okay, okay. I've never honestly personally had rolled oats. The ones I've always purchased was before were either in the small containers for oats that you shake, or they're like a big box and like there's a huge bag in there. Okay, but yeah, carrots are a very good substitute and a snack replacement. Okay, so if you usually eat snacks throughout the day, carrots or apples would be very good. Okay, next one. So next one is broth soups. Okay, so broth soups like bone broth, chicken broth, things like that. Okay, these are very very low calorie. Okay, and broth soups are also very filling. Okay, so when you eat them, you're gonna feel pretty full for a good amount of time. You can even add some bread to them if you want to have some carbs, things like that. Okay, so that way is another good little fat loss food I recommend. Broth soups, you could probably Google find out different ones because there's different broth soups taste differently. Obviously, especially bone broth. There's also like regular and then there's organic. So I do some research on ones y'all want that'll be tasty for y'all. Okay, let's see what y'all put so far. Cool, awesome. Next one is cucumbers. Okay, so your cucumbers are another fat loss food. Why? Because they have a lot of water in the fruit. I'm sorry, vegetable. And was it cucumber? Yeah, I think cucumbers are fruit actually. And since they have a lot of hot water, it does fill up your stomach a lot more. Okay, so there's another filling food. If you don't want to eat pickles, eat cucumbers. They're very good for you as well. Especially keeps you hydrated. And we want basically of the fat loss foods, something you can eat that keeps cravings down, that keeps you full. Okay, for y'all, biggest thing is if you want to lose fat and get abs, you're not gonna starve yourself. It's not. That's not how things work. Okay, nobody's gonna look great. Well, I mean, feel great starving themselves. Okay, next one is is sweet potatoes. Okay, who in the chat ever ate or liked sweet potato? Type of one if you ever had sweet potatoes or be open to try them. Okay, reason why sweet potatoes are very good is because they also have slow digestion. Okay, slow digestion also means they're more filling too. Personally, so just like the other potatoes we mentioned before. Oh yeah, awesome. Now I even noticed there's even some recipes you can make with sweet potatoes to make like healthy kind of snacks. Honestly, you can look them up on Instagram. Okay. Yes, bro, I hated it. So I've had even sweet potato fries. To me, they tasted pretty bomb. Okay, but that was the only time I really had sweet potatoes personally. Just fries. I've used to cook them before, but man, to me, it wasn't part of my palate that I loved. But everybody's different, you know. If you like sweet potatoes, you can't go wrong. Okay, next is my personal favorite. You have to take this out. So yeah, we covered so far a good amount. What food so far have y'all seen that y'all liked, that stood out so far? Type it in the chat. I want to see which one's the most appealing. Because this next one is actually not even a food, it's a liquid. Wait, shoot. This looks horrible. Mm-hmm. Okay, next is black coffee. Okay, so black coffee is one of my personal favorites. Reason why? Because it actually suppresses hunger. So suppresses hunger, suppresses cravings. That way you don't eat as much. So automatically helps with fat loss. Actually, it also boosts your energy level too. So when your energy is boosted, your body becomes more efficient at burning, fat burning, things like that. Okay. Then the next one I want to talk about. Who here hates black coffee or likes black coffee? Okay, carrots, bananas, apples, awesome burgers. Ha! Well, no, burgers are yeah. You can if you don't have bread. You have just burgers and cheese. Like in I think California they have a protein style. You know, have lettuce wraps, things like that. Okay. Next one is another personal favorite of mine. This helped me gain a lot of muscle. Is tuna. Okay. Tuna is very, very slept on. Now, if you don't want the mercury poison that sometimes come with it, you can replace tuna with sardines. Okay. I'm just put S and A for sardines. Okay. So when I bought tuna, a lot of times I would get the cans that have about 32 grams of protein in those. Two of those cans, and then I would have some rice, would be one meal for me. Okay. Two tuna cans is about 70. Yeah, actually, yeah, I think it was about either 32 or 36 grams of protein. Yeah. So two tuna cans is about 64 grams of protein. Okay. And it's a lean protein too, so that's why it's very good for fat loss, not much fat. And also tuna is another thing that keeps you full. So you combine that with rice or anything like that, that will help keep cravings down. When I was especially recovering after my car accident, I just ate like tuna almost every day. 2 cans per meal at least. Sometimes I would eat 4 cans in one day because that gave me about right there 120 grams of protein. I needed to be about like 150 just for normal. Okay, so black coffee was what I did a lot personally to satisfy cravings. Or a lot of times, if you're working, you just don't have time to eat or go out to dinner or lunch because of work. Have some black coffee, usually on standby. Okay, but yeah, tuna. If you don't, I'll be honest. When I first tried tuna, it didn't taste that good to me. So I'd put like hot sauce in it, a little bit of mayo, maybe some mustard. Sometimes like mayo mustard was a little bit small, just to have a sense of good taste. You know, so tuna is another very good option, and black coffee. Okay. Now another substitute I was gonna suggest in case is this is what I actually snacked on a lot in the Marine Corps. Is tilapia. Okay, tilapias you can get them pretty cheap at like Sam's Club or Costco. You put them in the air fryer. It's another low calorie meal. Anything like fish, that sardines and salmon. But tilapia was one of the fish that I liked because it felt pretty filling. I didn't have to eat like 6 of them just to feel full. So tilapia, like I said, if you don't have a Sam's Club membership or Costco membership, you could just do Instacart. Okay, and there that may be paid for a little bit of a delivery fee. But I mean, it's a good invest. Or I don't know if it's changed before because my girlfriend has a Sam's Club membership. When I had a Costco membership, you could add somebody to it. Okay, so I actually added my roommate to when I had a Costco membership, so you can shop there for free. I think it's you have to have the same address. All right. So those are the things that food wise I wanted to cover for fat loss. Okay. All right. Cool. So which one did y'all like the most? Never heard of tilapia. Tilapia is a fish. It's a fish that you could get. It's very like when I was doing a lot of research and things like that. High volume push-ups is for awesome. Excuse me. Can you do one push-up for every like you get? Sure, I can. I can absolutely. I don't mind. That's a cool challenge, chat. Let's do a push-up for every like. So far, it says 13 likes. I hope I get 1,000 likes. That'll be cool. All right, let's do one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, cool. Oh, no, 14. My bad. I'm just counting. 14. Okay. Now, if y'all did already subscribe, please drop in the chat. Subscribe because I do 5 push-ups for every new subscriber. We're almost at our 1K goal, guys. I'm super excited. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. But yeah, if you subscribe, I do 5 push-ups for every subscriber. So I'm super excited. I hope we hit it this week. I'm gonna do as many streams as I can. All right, cool. So next, we cover some foods already. I'm going to now cover some exercise that you can do. All right, so for fat loss is very, very important. Okay, if you do like I think I mentioned a couple of streams before already, is fasting cardio. What fasting cardio is in the morning before breakfast, you do about like a 15 to 20 minute. Let's see if that's that 51 or 15. Okay, I need to change that up real quick. Make it easier to read. Oh, no, yeah, that's 51. I'm writing everything backwards. Okay, so where the time is 15 to 20 minutes of either jogging, conversation pace, or incline walking. Okay, like basically walk at an incline. Well, conversation pace is basically the person you're talking next to you. You're not out of breath. Okay, the reason why it has to be only 15-20 minutes. Because if you go above this time limit, your heart rate is going to go out of the fat burning zone. The fat burning zone is when your heart rate is 125 to 140 beats a minute. Okay. So and I did a lot of research. So jogging, slow jogging, or incline walking will do that. Okay. Now, if you do this every day, the consistency was going to build. Reason why fasting cardio is very good. I had a lot of friends that teach me this, especially when they were doing bodybuilding. When you do fasting cardio, after you get this done, knocked out early in the day, throughout the whole day, your body's already gonna keep burning fat because your glycogen levels lowered. Okay, so it's pretty easy. Like I said, just nice incline walking at a fast pace or jog. Okay, get 4 or 5 songs on your SoundCloud playlist and listen to them, and you'll be knocking that out. Okay, and you want to stay consistent 15-20 minutes max. You don't want to do that because, like I said, after you do above 20, you get out of the fat burning zone and you go into the calorie burning zone, which is good if you're trying to be in a calorie deficit. But you do this early, you burn the fat. Right now, the whole stream is about fat loss, not calorie burning. Okay, yes, you can lose fat by being in a deficit, but we're gonna try to attack the fat right away. Okay, so fasting cardio, boom, that's how you attack it right away early in the morning. And consistency is going to be very important too. Like I said, it only has to be 10 to 15 to 20 minutes. Even 12, 13 minutes is fine. Like I said, it depends on the heart rate. The heart rate is the biggest thing. Now, if you do have a gym, if y'all want to go to the gym, Stairmaster is another good substitute. Stairmaster is great, literally. That's like in case you want to walk on an incline on a treadmill or just go jog outside. Stairmaster is great. Jump rope is another good idea. Okay, or if you don't have a jump rope, you can literally just act like you have a jump rope. That'll still be just as fine. Okay, just hopping and jumping for 15, 20 minutes is more than enough. Now, like I said, consistency is going to matter. The biggest part of all this. So do that, fasting, cardio, consistency, and the diet, the fat loss foods we just went over. Okay, that's what's going to help you burn fat every day. Okay. Now, another good tip is depends on everybody in here. How many of y'all in the chat have a gym membership? Type one if you do, because it's gonna matter in what I say next. If you do, you don't. Type one in the chat if you have a gym membership, or if not, type a two, because I want to see which one appeals more. So type a one if you have a gym membership or use one. Type a two if you don't. All right, let's see what else you at. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, fasting cardio. Yeah. Okay. Corey, go do some research. You can literally look up fasting cardio. Fasting cardio is how bodybuilders cut. You ever see bodybuilders show? Absolutely. Fasting cardio is 100% burns fat. I know what I'm talking about. I'm proof. I have low fat, which I can actually prove. Check this out. I did my little InBody thing at my gym today just to see what's going on. Cool. Let's see if I can flip it. All right, this is my little InBody thing today. It said I was 153 pounds. Body fat percentage 4.2. Okay, actually, I have to get that up to like about 8 or 9. Okay, because that way otherwise you have what's called like hormone imbalances. So yes, fasting cardio is 100%. Cardio does burn fat. I've never heard of that ever from anybody. There's tons of research out there. Okay, it's okay. Don't worry about it, guys. So, my grandma. Oh, dude, I'm sorry, brother. Prayers to you, Cole. I hope uh, she's in a better place now, man. The pearly gates out there, the child garden's there. I hope many blessings to you, my friend. In my 30s, I lived in the gym. My 40s, relationship and my job, I just kind of give it up and basically lost near everything I gained to work for. Okay, our Rands is not bad. You can get it all back. I was in a car accident where I had 3 broken ribs, back fractured, I had a punctured lung. I couldn't work out for 4 years. I got all my mass and muscles back just with home workouts. If I could do it, you could do it. It's all mindset. You know, you've done it before. You could do it again. It's okay. It's just like a video game. If you die, it's not game over. You restart, you respawn, and try again. Okay, that's how life is. All right, so yeah, so we're going off facts, not opinions here for like fat loss, things like that. Fact, absolute fasting cardio burns fat. You know, if you don't know what you're talking about, don't mention the opinion. Absolutely. It's like me saying, "Oh yeah, swimming doesn't burn fat." Of course it does. Or muscle building doesn't build muscle. If I'm just, you want to throw an educated fact, not opinions. Opinions don't help. Opinions be like, hey, some people like strawberry ice cream. Some people like chocolate ice cream. That's an opinion. We're going off facts to help people here. Okay, we got y'all. Anyways, for those of y'all who put one in the chat for burning fat. So when you lift and do muscle building, right? That is another way to burn fat because it uses a lot more energy and it does burn calories. Okay. Now, if you're doing home workouts, right? You work out at home, you could do the same thing. You don't need weights to build muscle. Okay. Yeah, I'm a great example of that. So, along with the biggest point I'm talking about, along with doing fasting cardio, okay, and you do workouts at home. That combined with the foods we just talked about, like eating stuff that have cravings go down, like berries, things like that, or eating like apples with honey, those foods combined with fasting cardio, combined with doing some kind of weightlifting. And another thing for weightlifting, body weight counts. Okay, body weight lifting is still weightlifting. Okay, body weight is very, very 100% proactive and useful. Okay, so doing body weight exercises like push ups, squats, burpees, Absolutely, that will help build muscle as well, and it'll help you burn fat because protein, especially when you add protein to your diet, which you're gonna have to if you want to build muscle, doing no matter what kind of exercises. Protein is another one, is a tool, or I would say another better. Protein is a weapon to help combat fat. Why? Because it helps burn it, it makes your body more efficient, doing things like that. So yeah, protein is another weapon you have. So you combine your weapons. You have cardio, you have body weight exercises because you could do a ton of body weight stuff at home to build muscle. Okay, you, and replace your fatty foods with the fat loss foods that we just talked about earlier in the stream. Y'all could go back to and reference it. That and the number one is being consistent. Okay, so consistency is going to be better than everything we just talked about. You consistently do fasting cardio, you consistently work out, consistently have protein, which you have to do, have protein every day, especially if you're trying to build muscle or lose fat. Protein is very important. None of what I'm telling y'all so far, Chad, is ever gonna have you starve yourself. No, you're never gonna starve yourself. Starving yourself is terrible for you. Okay, fasting is different than starving. So yeah, you do not want to starve yourself. And then, so yeah, that's basically all the stuff I wanted to cover so far. Fasting, cardio, doing weightlifting, body weight still counts. That's 100%. You're moving your weight. A lot of people can't even move their body weight. So that's why also this is going to activate a lot more muscles. So you get a lot more strength. You burn a lot more calories actually doing body weight than uh, regular weights. For example, like pull ups. If you ever get a pull up bar, use way more muscles doing pull ups than just doing rows. Okay. So very, very important, very good tips I wanted to give y'all. But yeah, do not neglect your protein. Protein is one of your number one weapons, okay, to help fight fat. It also helps you feel full, like in the foods we covered. Okay. So yeah, any questions y'all have so far, please let me know. And if you subscribe, put that down. I'm eating a lot of boiled eggs again. Cool, boiled eggs are delicious. Okay. Yeah, that's what fasting cardio means. Fasting cardio means you do it before breakfast. The fasting part is after you get done sleeping, because your body fasts during while you sleep. You don't eat any food, and then you right when you get up in the morning before breakfast. That's 5 push-ups. Oh, I got you. Yes, I'm gonna do my push-ups. I'm not gonna skip out on you, but y'all have to tell me, please, because YouTube, honestly, unless Chad, y'all could tell me, because I like learning from people. I'm not a know-it-all. If there's a way I could get notified, like, hey, new subscriber, that'll be easier. Because sometimes people in the chat they forget that they subscribed or they don't mention it to me, so I don't know. I don't get notified. I'm not trying to cheat. I just simply don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 in case I miscounted. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Hope I gave you all some value. I like boiled eggs only at breakfast. Yeah, for boiled eggs, for me, I always have to put like a bit of salt on them. Okay. I'm 65 kilograms. How much protein do I need per day? So for you, you're going to have to ask ChatGPT because 3 factors on how much protein you need. It's height, weight, age, actually 4, and current activity. Okay. Some people have desk jobs where they just sit all day and answer the phone or on the computer. So those 4 factors matter how much protein you need a day. Height, weight, age, and activity level. So you could literally just ask ChatGPT because I don't have that memorized. Everybody's height and weight has different metabolic rates. Okay, so just ask ChatGPT. Tell them this is my height, this is my weight, this is my age. How much protein do I need, and this is my activity level. Now, very important, your protein is going to be different compared to your goals. Like if you're trying to build more mass, okay, it's going to be like possibly about 1.3, 1.4 grams per body weight. Okay, so, okay, thanks, brother. Absolutely. I've been hitting a plateau for months. Like I can't go below 165. Any advice on plateaus? Okay. Plateaus are very, very good question, chat. Give me one moment. I just gotta use the restroom and I've this is a very amazing topic. I love talking about plateaus. 100%. Okay, cool. Okay, guys. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Gotcha. All right, cool. So, chat's asking, what about the solutions to plateaus? Okay, those of y'all who don't know what plateaus are, okay, I don't have to write this down. Plateaus are basically a stopping point. It's a wall of either you're not getting stronger, you're not progressing. Basically, just hit a plateau, like a ceiling. Like, hey, I'm trying to get stronger, and boom, I'm not getting stronger. I'm not getting in better shape. Like that is basically a ceiling or a wall that you have to get over. So for plateaus, depends what kind of plateaus you're having. The cool thing is my advice helps in every kind of plateau. If you have a strength plateau, if you have a fitness plateau, you have a cardio plateau, or a weight plateau, this is number one I recommend for y'all. That helped me a lot is supersetting workouts. Supersetting workouts is, I'll re-explain, it's combining two workouts and then resting afterwards. And I'll give you exact recommendations on why. For example, let's say you do push-ups, right? Let's say you, or two chest exercises. Let's say you do regular push-ups and do incline push-ups, right? Instead of doing one exercise of regular push-ups, doing it like do push-ups then rest, then push-ups then rest. You combine push-ups with incline push-ups, and then you rest. Okay. When you do superset, you combine two workouts together. Two things are gonna happen. One, it's a completely different exercise. Okay, so you're gonna build automatically different kind of strength. You're gonna have more time under tension for muscle, and your body's gonna burn more calories because it's a whole different workout. Okay, when you lower your rest times in between workouts, okay, your body burns more because it's asking more. Is going to require more fuel out of your system because that's how you also get more fatigue. So supersetting workouts is great for strength plateaus, so you'll get stronger. Cardio plateaus because you have less rest in between workouts. Weight plateaus because your body is going to use more energy because there's a whole different kind of training program. For example, instead of you jogging for 5 miles or 5 minutes, you're sprinting. That's a whole different amount of energy you need. Okay, sprinting versus jogging is completely different in energy. Okay, like a deficit push-up. I don't know what a deficit push-up is. Okay, awesome. But no, like I'll give an example. They're very good. For example, let's say one of your workouts is incline push-ups. So you like get a chair, whatever. We don't need the board anyway. Okay. I'll give an example. So let's say you do incline push-ups with the chair. Okay. I'm not gonna use the couch because I sink in the couch. Okay. So let's say I did a set of uh 10 or 15 push-ups. Okay. So you do them slow. One, two, three. One, one, two, three, two. Immediately after I hit 15, immediately, right away, I move on to another push-up exercise. I do like wide push-ups. Then you do, 15 wide push-ups. One, two, three, one. One, two, three, two. Okay, so I do push-ups, incline. Immediately, no rest. You drop and do another different kind of push-ups. That's your one set. That is superset. Two workouts. Then you rest. Time y'all are gonna rest is about 60 to 90 seconds. Okay, so I do incline push-ups here. This is just an example, but it's great. I do incline push-ups, right? Right after I'm done, I can't do any more. I drop down, do as many as I can wide push-ups, and then when I can't do any more, then I rest. Rest 60, 90 seconds. Then I do it again. Okay. This is gonna build strength because you're gonna have more time under tension on your muscles. This is gonna also burn more fuel, so you're gonna also get more leaner, and your body's gonna adjust because we have shorter rest in between sets versus 2-3 minutes is gonna make you perform completely different. Okay, so that is a great example of what to do if y'all are plateauing. If you're plateauing on strength, if you're plateauing on gaining mass or size, or if you're plateauing on diet, like y'all said, chat, supersetting workouts. And the time to after you do like for example that superset I just did, incline push-ups and wide push-ups on the ground, do that like 3-4 times. So I do those two push-ups, then I wait 60, 90 seconds, then I do it again. Now the thing is about supersetting workouts is in the beginning if you're gonna be out of breath because it's a whole different kind of training. You're gonna start probably sweating a lot more. You're gonna be like, wow, you may not hit the numbers of your original reps because it's a whole new different training plan. Okay. Before you could possibly do maybe 30 or 40 push-ups, doing those together, you may knock out like 10 or 15. That's okay. That's normal because it's a different kind of training plan. So don't let that mess you up mentally. Like, whoa, as soon as I combine two workouts, I can't do as many. That's fine. That's normal because your body's more fatigued, more workouts, less rest. So that's going to build also strength, cardio, and conditioning because you're going to be a little bit out of breath. And it's going to build a lot of fatigue. The one thing I love about supersetting workouts is you feel like an amazing pump right afterwards. You're like, dang, but you feel it so much more than doing one workout. Okay, so supersetting workouts number one way to go through plateaus. Okay, because what usually they tell you already, if you hit a plateau, you have to change different workouts about 8 weeks. 8 weeks after doing the same thing, you change your workouts. But if you like the workouts, because most people they find something they like, just combine two workouts you like one after another and then rest afterwards. That's a whole different kind of training. Then you're gonna you're gonna feel amazing, especially how you look in the mirror like after about a couple weeks worth, you're gonna see results pretty damn fast. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. If y'all want some ab workouts, please let me know. I'm here for y'all. If you were to buy pizza, where is the best? So I'm gonna actually ask y'all that question because honestly, the restaurants around here they're terrible. They're like Little Caesars, there's Domino's, there's Pizza Hut. We don't really have where I live like really good pizza restaurants, so I usually get DiGiorno's. Oh no, okay. Tina's Pizza. Okay, thank you. I have a chair with handles on it. I can also do incline on. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Okay. Now here's also a good question about incline. So you could do incline two different ways. I love the incline is one of my favorites. Okay, so it matters on how you do your push-ups. If you do push-ups this way with your elbows going like this, right? My elbows are not to my side. When you do push-ups this way, it's going to build your width and your length of your chest, right? Now, if you do push-ups with your elbows in, you push this way, right? This part is going to increase your upper chest and is going to activate more triceps as well, a bit more shoulders, and is going to give you more of a crease. Okay, so me when I do incline push-ups, I like to have my elbows in. Honestly, why? Because also when you're leaning a bit forward, you see your shoulders are going to be activated. So this is why I was talking about body weight stuff. When you do incline push-ups with your elbows in versus like this is elbows out push-ups, is going to build more length and size this way. When you do elbows in push-ups, it's going to activate more muscle groups. You're going to see your shoulders used more, your tricep used more, and is going to build this part more. Okay. So you could do also how your arms and hands are placed depends on how the muscle grows and activates. So one exercise, how you do it matters a lot, chat. So like if I say if I'm doing push-ups this way, it's gonna build a lot of length this way, right? If I do my push-ups this way with my elbows in, you're gonna get more tricep activation, you're gonna get more shoulders built as well, especially when you lean forward. Like you see right here, I'm not really having any shoulders. But as soon as I put my elbows in, and I lean forward, see my shoulders are already just stabilizing and your triceps are stabilizing. So that way, that's why I like doing this because I feel a good pump in my triceps afterwards and shoulders too. So just doing just a couple, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I already start feeling my shoulders already getting bigger. So that's one, and then you immediately switch to doing wide push-ups. So that way you do both. So that way you do the wide push-ups, so you build this portion, and the incline elbows in push-ups, so you hit both different parts of the chest, and then you still hit triceps and shoulders as well. Those are some things I just personally like doing. Okay. So yes, y'all are exactly right. You could do incline push-ups in different ways. It just matters on hand placement and elbow placement. Okay, so yeah, like when your elbows are in, so you do it this way, your elbows are out, it goes this way. Okay, just make sure you put the chair up against the wall. Yes, yeah, you're exactly right. I fall on my face before. I was like, whoa, because yeah, toward the end where your body is like shaking, just trying to keep it up. Y'all are exactly right. Yes. What subs you take? I don't take any supplements actually. I just eat Chipotle, Chipotle, and that's about it. I just have no whole natural foods. I need to start taking creatine, y'all. Y'all actually remind me. I just bought some creatine. I'm gonna start taking it and see what happens because apparently creatine is good for muscle building. Okay, you, you know, 6'7" trend is over. Y'all need to grow up. It doesn't. Everybody who just does it, they just do the same thing and they can't even explain it. It's not cool. You can't even make money, and no amount of 6'7" is gonna get you a physique either. It'll just make you look cool, and then you get on with your life. Okay, boom, awesome. I'm thinking about it. Cool, cool, great, great. Just to make you, yeah, chair off to the gym. See you. Okay, hope you have a good day. Did you skip leg day? Not at all. I don't skip. How can I look like this skipping leg day? You know, for leg day, my calves have calves, so no, I don't skip leg day. I can't. Especially if you do like jump rope. Jump rope is really good for legs and calves. My legs are like the biggest part of my body. Like we can like there's no other part of my body is bigger than my legs. Not even my back. Okay. Awesome. So yeah, hope I gave you all a ton of value so far, guys. Welcome to everybody. The purpose of the stream is to give you all fat loss, uh, advice, workouts, things like that. Jump rope, yes, jump rope is amazing. Height matters, muscles doesn't. Huh? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You can't change your height. That's like what if it was the opposite? What if the whole world hated tall people and then everybody went for short people? And the short people like, oh yeah, sucks to be you, bro. You can't change your height. What are you gonna do? Chop off your legs and make yourself get shorter? It's yeah, absolutely. Because height can't fight off a bad guy. It can't protect your mom if she gets mugged. Muscle does. This is what you call power. You know, So you do need muscle, not only just to. I mean, like if you're tall but you don't have strength to carry your kids, what's the point of even being tall? It doesn't help you anywhere. Yeah, you could go on taller rides. That's about it. So, absolutely, muscles matter way more than height. Doesn't matter how tall you are. If you can't even lift, two bags of groceries or help your mom out of the car, kind of pointless to be tall. Why does your mom just move to a nicer part of town? What do you mean? Well, I mean, she wants to stay in her house, so that's her choice. Okay, but she already lives in a nice part of town. I mean, I'm thinking about it. Cool, cool. But yeah, any other questions y'all have, please let me know. No need to protect her then. No, yeah, if she gets attacked by people, like, of course, you could get attacked at the grocery store, or the bowling alley. I'm saying, yeah, absolutely, you should have muscles. Like, if you're married, your name is what, Connor. If your wife gets attacked, is you being 7 foot tall gonna help her from four dudes? No, it's not. You'll need muscle and power to protect family, or to even carry stuff, or to do anything in life. No matter how tall you are, it won't help you change a tire or anything like that. I did my legs too. They still look small. I was genuinely never a big guy here, but I tried my hardest to get some in size. If I did a video like this, I'd get leg comments too. Absolutely, yeah. It's hilarious. Yeah. But legs are very important. You should definitely work out legs. Even when you do swimming is good for especially the different kind of leg workouts you do in the pool. But yeah, you get the growth hormone as well. Okay. So yeah, if y'all have any more questions, please go ahead. And if y'all subscribe, please drop in the chat because I owe y'all 5 push-ups for every subscriber. We're almost at 1K, guys. I'm super excited. I don't know. I can't even tell how many new subscribers I got from this stream, but if y'all are just joining, absolutely. Then when we do hit more subscribers to 1K, I'm gonna have like a 1K rep day. Y'all basically tell me which exercise to do to hit 1,000 reps. Okay. So yeah, any other questions y'all have, please let me know. And who in the chat watches anime and tell me your favorite? Because if you like anime, you like want to get an anime physique. That's the whole purpose of this channel is to help y'all. Tap a one in the chat if you watch anime and tell me your favorite one. Because it's all about getting the anime physique. Thank you for all the likes, by the way. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for everyone liking and subscribing. But yeah, that's the foods we covered earlier. I'll go over them again in case y'all missed it earlier in the chat. A couple of them were, like I said, sweet potatoes, cucumbers, broth soups. All those were very filling, and the digestion is slow, especially for sweet potatoes. Okay, what's your time under tension percent? About 3 to 4 seconds. 3 to 4 seconds about time under tension. So like if I do a push up, like 1, 2, 3, pause, 1. So about 4 seconds. So that's what's good if you hit about 10 reps. That's about 40 to 45 seconds time under tension. And then when you superset your workout, then it's like another 30, 40 seconds. So that way you maximize time under tension. You look lit, bruh. No, not at all. Thank you. I was just tired. It's 2 in the morning here. So about 40, 50 seconds. You're right. Yep, exactly. Yeah. That's why I like supersetting workouts just in case, because I always have to count on my head or count out loud. I'm lit. All right, cool. But that's why I like supersetting, like in case I maybe count too fast. I have another workout that'll 100% guarantee I have enough time under tension for that. Hello, how are you doing, Loud? Hope you're having a good day. We're having an amazing stream so far. We've covered badass foods to eat to aid with fat loss and workouts too. So you do straight sets with a drop off? I just do straight sets, yeah. I used to do what's that called? Drop sets, but not anymore. Not really. Just switching body. When I superset workouts, honestly, it does. I don't need to have a drop set afterwards because by the time you're already on your third, fourth set after doing supersets, you're so fatigued. Like the drop set would probably just be kind of hurting, especially if you don't keep your technique well. Or pyramid up. I used to do a lot of pyramid ups for pull ups and push ups. Just don't do alcohol. Avoid all costs. Yeah, alcohol is terrible for you. I used to be alcoholic, but not anymore. Got any lower ab workouts? Plenty. Split would be like 3 day on, 1 day off. So overload is best for naturals to keep it up. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, progressive overload. You have to. I'm gonna hit up the. Ever heard of TRX? If so, oh the equipment TRX. I think yes, I think I've heard of it. Yeah, TRX. That is usually with a lot of ropes and stuff. Think those are very good, especially for stability. Yeah, let's get into some lower ab workouts too, and best for not fatiguing the CNS. Yeah, but split it'll be like 3 days on, 1 day off usually. Okay, so lower ab workouts. I covered this earlier, but I have a bunch I could tell y'all. Okay, so there's a bunch. I'm gonna basically give y'all some good lower ab workouts for every kind of fitness level. Okay, first one we talked about is one of my favorites. Now I'll give you both versions too. A regular leg lift. So in case if you have some lower back pain, you put your hands underneath your butt and then you lift your legs up. Okay. Now, if you want a bit more of a challenge, you do single leg lifts, like 1, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 1, 2. Now, if that's a little bit too difficult for you, you could do one of my favorites. You just have your feet up, and it's called watching TV. Your abs are gonna feel a lot more as soon as you put your hands behind your head. So basically, you have your feet up 6 inches, right, and you hold it for as long as you can. You can watch some TV shows, things like that. Now, if this gets too easy, you put your hands on your head, then you're automatically gonna have more upper ab activation and lower, just stability wise. If you want more lower part, if you put your hands in a boat pose, basically your hands are like this. This does even more lower ab activation. Now, when you start doing this, if there's going to be a point where your body just starts shaking uncontrollably, that's fine. That's normal. It's a new movement your body's getting used to. After some time, you're going to get used to that. Okay, so that's one good lower ab workout. Another one that does lower abs and hip flexors. Move, Christmas. Get out of the way. Another one is like we learned in the Marine Corps, hello dollies. Basically, you have your feet up 6 inches, you go back like basically splits in the air. Okay, that does a lot of good lower ab activation. Okay, another one is my personal favorite is V ups. Okay, so V ups are when you're gonna lift your legs up and do a sit up at the same time. So like this, one, one, like for example. Okay, so those target out the one we just did a second ago, V ups. Those target a lot of a lot of lower abs as well. Okay, so doing those, combining them is gonna help a lot. Supersetting ab workouts is another thing I like doing. Okay, wait, what's it? Alcohol builds organ fat. It gives the bloated look. Yes, it does. Absolutely. It's empty calories. Best decision of my life. I'm still 10 years better shape than my buddies who drank. Awesome. Congrats. Right. I know so many guys that ended up with beer guts. Yeah, some people still do, you know. So yeah, and to answer your questions, yeah, TRX I never heard a bad thing about because there's a lot of good equipment wise, especially for stability. So those are a few ab workout wise, lower abs. Another one would be, let me think. Oh, another one is really good. Depends on your fitness level. This was kind of easy to do, but definitely works. Is you just do uh, kneecap holds. So I did. We learned this when I was gymnast. You basically put your feet as close to you can to your butt, and put your hands on top of your kneecaps. You just hold it. Stay up this and just hold in this position as long as you can. After some time, you're definitely gonna feel it, and then you just concentrate on your breathing, like, and you just try to hold it as long as you can. That's another good lower ab workout as well. Okay. Hopefully that answers y'all's question. Very good question so far. Okay. Heck, one friend can't hold his hands, still needs alcohol to function. Yeah, definitely understand. Stay away from alcohol because it's literally poison, not really good for you. I mean, I was guilty of it, especially drinking in the Marine Corps. It's kind of normal, you know. But yeah, hope that answers y'all's question so far. Do you do core exercises every day? Yes. Okay. Another core exercise y'all could do is plank. Plank holds are very, very good for building core, especially if you're trying to build like a lot of oblique muscles, like these ones right here. Doing side planks left and right. I can actually show y'all real quick. So doing side planks and planks in general is very, very slept upon, especially for the lower abs. So you know when you get in the plank, right? You just basically push a position. Okay. Now, if you cannot do this, that's completely fine. There's other alternatives you could do. Uh, if you can't hold plank, you just get in a push-up position, right? And then you could still do like knee climbers. Knee climbers, whether you're doing fast or slow, is still good ab activation. For obliques, you could do side knee climbers. Basically, you have your elbow, have your knee hit the side of your elbow. I think these are called spider planks, actually. Spider planks. So those are another good for abs, especially the sides. One of my personal favorites are the side planks. Side planks are very good for side abs as well. And I'll show you some alternatives you could do if you can't do any side planks. Okay, so side plank, basically you get in this position, you just hold it. Okay, if this is too difficult, I mean too easy for you, just throw your other leg up in the air. And you hold it that way. That's a good for side plank. All right. Now, if you cannot even do a side plank, that's completely fine. That's okay. You just have your weight on the bottom of your foot that's already touching the ground. You just lift the other leg up. Okay. That still does a lot of oblique and side activation as well. So do that on each side as many as you can. Also help you get your abs on both sides that way. Also had a girlfriend like that, shaking my yeah. Girlfriends can be crazy, especially if they're into drinking and stuff, and possibly can make you feel bad. But yeah, those of y'all in here, welcome. Thank you for all everyone enjoying the stream. If y'all did subscribe, please drop in the chat that you did. Because I owe y'all 5 push-ups for each new subscriber. Okay. Any other questions so far? Please do. So I know I could give you a bunch of ab exercises y'all could do. If you're trying to get more mass, get more lean, throw the questions my way, guys. I'm here to help y'all. And then I'm gonna ask y'all because I should be getting my PS5 within a week. But the price just went up apparently, so I'm gonna have to be ready for that. How often would you recommend a cleanse? Uh, I mean, honestly, so here's the thing. Every single day you should be doing stuff that's good for your body. A lot of time people who need cleanses is because they've had like maybe weeks or months of treating your body like crap. Care about your body like you care about your son or your daughter. You know, only do stuff that's good for you. Okay. It's honest. I never heard of a specific time to do a cleanse because there's different kinds of cleanses. There's you know probably like a Google spreadsheet of different cleanses you could do. So it's whatever one you want to do. I guess the perfect time is always today, not yesterday. Instead of tomorrow, do something you want to do. If kind of cleanse today, and then if it goes toward your goals, I recommend doing it as fast as possible. You don't want to waste your non-refundable minutes. Okay. Can you do a detox first thing? Oh, you mean like a alcohol detox? Yeah, I don't see why not. I've even seen people. Uh, well, so here's the thing. I guess people, call it a detox when they only do that healthy portion for like a limited amount of time. Like I'm gonna do I don't know, like a weed detox or alcohol detox, and then they stop for that limited amount of time, and then they go back to it. Detoxing, I recommend for y'all just to keep it uh continuous, maintain your body, maintain your uh I would say maintain your diet, maintain your health. Don't drink alcohol all the time. Having ones and twosies here and there, but don't make it become habits. I think the reason why people do detoxing is because their daily habits of not always eating clean, not always working out. When you eat clean all the time, you exercise all the time, you kind of need detoxing 0% of the time. Unless you're trying to do a specific one like for gut health, like for the microbiome in your gut or other kinds. The answer to when you should do a detox, I mean, as soon as you can, but then just maintain the healthy lifestyle. Okay. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. So yeah, detoxing wise, whatever you want to do, I mean that's different also than like there's like water fasts, things like that. My girlfriend wanted to do a water fast before. But yeah, everybody here, thank you for liking. Please like and subscribe. If you do subscribe, please let me know so that way I do your 5 push-ups for you. Okay. Love my PS5. Glad I finally got one last year. Yeah, I wanted to get a PS5 because this is an anime fitness channel. So half of the talk I'm gonna do for fitness and to help y'all get your anime physique. The other half I want to do something fun and entertaining. I already got some games I want to, get once I get a PS5, especially because the PS5 has a streaming option that allows me to stream right away. It's like built into it. Okay. Which PS yeah, chat, tell me which PS5 to get. Because I think there's like 4 different kinds. Can y'all please let me know which kind like is the best or the pros and cons of each one? Because I'm not really educated on the PS5. I'll have to do some, but I want to hear from y'all which one. I like it for the sports games. Okay, cool. Sports games are always been fun, especially like Madden, things like that. But yeah, tell me like which PS5 is the best option and like why? Because I heard there's like a digital one, which I think it's maybe just the box and just everything online. I'm guessing nothing hard copy. I could be wrong. So yeah, tell me which PS5 is the best, or like I think there's like 3 different versions. I could be wrong. You know, I still got one with the disk drive, and I bought a physical copy for Madden 26. Oh, Madden games are hilariously fun too, because friendships can get broken over Madden, just like 2K. Okay, so is the disk drive one like a good one, or is like digital wise? Because I heard digital like is you're kind of limited to the internet. I still got one. All right, cool. All right, let me get some water real quick. So yeah. Oh, another thing for y'all, water. Very important for your fat loss journey. Drink water. Drinking water helps increase your metabolism. It also keeps your cravings down because a lot of people don't know when you're dehydrated, your body actually gives you the hunger feeling, hunger simulation. Like it simulates your hunger when you're actually thirsty. So yeah, 100% drink water, y'all. Okay. Are artificial sweeteners dangerous? Can they cause diabetes? Let's say sugar. So yeah, I've never heard of good things about artificial sweeteners, but I heard they're a better substitute than actual sugar. Like my mother, she uses I forgot what sweetener she uses all the time. I think I'm trying to remember the name of it. I can't remember right now. But I've heard artificial sweeteners are a better substitute than regular sugar. But honestly, I heard honestly it's better not to use either. You want to have what's called clean sugar, like honey, fruit, things like that. Those are called clean sugars, like sugars that aren't going to be damaging to your body as much so. Because sugar is really poison, honestly. It's just like kind of like alcohol, but unless it's natural sugars like honey, things like that, those are fine. Okay, because I'm old and hate the idea of downloading and having nothing in the end. Yeah, absolutely, I agree. Yeah, that's why I didn't think about the digital copy either. Okay, but to answer your question, my mother she takes artificial sugars all the time, and she's like 56. Hasn't really affected her, but I personally recommend switch to natural sugar if you can, like honey or any kind of fruits or jams. Just be careful because sometimes they add extra like sugar to like jams and the other things you get store bought wise just to make it taste better. Because sugar is also very addicting. Okay. Need help? How do I strengthen my earlobes? Any advice? Cheers. How, what is there to strengthen? You mean like to where you move your ears? Like I've never heard of earlobe strength. What can your earlobes lift, bro? Like I've never heard of that. That's a new topic. Earlobe strength. Like I don't think you could get like a flexing earlobe. That's new news to me. So that's pretty hilarious. Especially if you got gauges in there, the earlobe's kind of pretty much gone. You know. But yeah, hilarious questions so far. Very funny questions. Okay. So y'all in the chat who watched the stream earlier, which of the foods that I covered are you 100% not gonna do? Like some of y'all said pickles, no matter what. Okay. Listen to some Metallica. Might even put some hair in your chest. Oh, Metallica's better. And I thought about having music in my streams, but I have to see which ones that aren't YouTube copyright because I've been told a Royal Enfield bike on the wall. Yeah, absolutely. You're right. You can't go wrong with motorcycles, man. I like motorcycles. They're pretty beast. Motorcycles and guns. Hello, Coach. Oh no, hello. How you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. If you're new to the stream, we were covering earlier, like which foods. I can also go over the foods with y'all again in case y'all missed it. So first of all we covered was potatoes. Reason why for fat loss foods, potatoes are very filling. It helps you eat less later. Okay. Another one was berries. Berries are low calories and sweet. It also reduces sugar cravings. So those are the first two we covered for berries and potatoes. Three is air popcorn, one of my personal favorites. Air popcorn because of high volume, it has low calories in it too, and you can use high air popcorn to replace stuff like chips and other snacks y'all are usually with. Okay, let's see what else. That's how I work on my ears though. How long have you been working out? I'm trying to get like you. So I'll I'll answer your question. So I've been working out since I was like 6 years old. But then after my car accident, I couldn't work out for about 4 or 5 years because I had three broken ribs. That's where my scars from. That's what everybody asked. I had a punctured lung. I had back fractures. So afterwards, I couldn't even work out for 3 4 years. And then I built my physique all at home. And my workouts you see on my channel, I have a Never a Gymless series. Y'all could just do all home workouts. You don't need a gym membership to get like me. Honestly, it's just diet consistency. And I also like home workouts better because I get less injuries. Because there's been times like I've been injured before, whether I hurt like maybe my forearm, or I was getting like some breaking radialis pain just doing weightlifting. So I haven't had as many injuries doing bodyweight stuff than weightlifting, and still feel pretty jacked. Okay, so yeah, that's the hey, you got a positive vibe, not a lot of worries, just mentally evolved. Where you got a positive vibe, not a lot of worries. Yeah, Akuna Matata, man. You gotta try to have no worries. That's my purpose here. I want to help change the world. I help all y'all get your physiques they all want, all at home, without you being stared at the gym. You know. Yes, ride the lightning. Hell yeah, awesome, cool, cool. So that's what we covered so far. It was potatoes, berries, and air popcorn. Another one was pickles because pickles have almost 0 calories. Okay, and also helps with cravings too. Another one we talked about was eggs because eggs are high protein and it keeps you full longer. Okay, so eggs are a good fat loss meal. I can't do 2 push-ups before. I did 10 per day. I feel heavy on my left shoulder. Okay, so what you might have to recommend doing is I do push-ups from your knees. Okay, so we do push-ups for your knees. It can take a lot of the shoulder pain away. All right, so basically, I just do them on your knees. It also matters on your hand placement. If you do push-ups a little bit wide, okay, you could get a little bit less shoulder pain versus doing your elbows in. Okay, when you do elbows in, if you have your hands placed a little bit closer to your waist, okay, that gets more tricep activation versus shoulder activation. But you don't want to lean forward because when you lean forward on push-ups, that's going to do more shoulder. Okay, so doing them with your hands a little bit out, this will help you get your strength back up to where you're able to do push-ups. Okay, but doing them on your knees is still fine, even if you do them slow, like 1, 2, 3, 1. Do as many as you can. That way you'll get your strength back up to where you do push-ups. I like exercises from the knees as well, especially if you're injured. It's a good rehabilitation thing if you need to still want to gain strength but without injury. That's the point. If it's very important. If you're injured, you got to find ways to work around the injuries. So doing them like that'll help. Okay. Sardines, how old are you? Yeah, sardines are great. Absolutely. So sardines are fantastic for high protein, no mercury, just like tuna has, because the bones are smaller. Sardines are great for high protein meals. Actually, I covered that earlier. And low and fat loss. Very, very good sardines. Plus, I think they're really cheap. They're maybe like 80, $90. I mean, 80, 90 cents at Aldi store, things like that. Actually got natural creatine from fish. Nice. Thanks, Basir. It's pull-ups. I'm really sorry. You typoed. That's not my fault. Okay. Well, then you're gonna have to do different things for back. You can do like reverse snow angels. Doing reverse snow angels. I have back workouts that you could do at home to for back, so you don't injure your shoulder. Y'all are hilarious. Awesome. But yeah, sardines are fantastic. Okay. I'll cover next. Next was diet drinks. Diet drinks, replace regular sugar drinks and saves them calories too. Like um, zero calorie drinks would be much even better. Let's see what else we covered. Your Instagram. My Instagram is the same. I should be the Coach Saiyan. Awesome. And if y'all subscribe, please drop in the chat. You subscribed. I owe y'all 5 push-ups for every new subscriber. Okay. Yeah, my Instagram is the Coach Saiyan. Literally all together, no dots or anything else like that. Okay, then we covered so next was Jello. Sugar-free Jello is low calorie, okay, and it's a sweet dessert. So doing sugar-free Jello will be a good way if in case you have some sweet cravings, things like that. Okay, apples. Apples because of the fiber and it fills you up pretty well. Also gives you that crunch. If you want to eat something crunchy. Oats are very good as another fat loss because it's slow digestion and it keeps your hunger low as well. Carrots are another way to that are low calorie as a crunchy snack if you're having different kind of snacks throughout the day. Let's see what else. And broth soups like bone broth, those are very filling. Broth soups are very good if you want to, keep burning fat and very low calorie as well. Cucumbers are great because they have high water and it fills up your stomach being high water, so that way you get less cravings throughout the day. Hello, how you doing? Are banana chips healthy? You know what? I have to look that up. I never ate banana chips, so I'm not really educated on that. Okay, sweet potatoes, they're great for because slow digestion and they're also filling too. Black coffee was good because it suppresses hunger and it boosts your energy levels. And the last one was tuna and sardines. So yeah, those are basically what y'all missed earlier covered. So yeah, I guess I have zero subscribers, but yeah, thank you for everybody who's liking the live. If y'all did subscribe, please let me know because I owe y'all push-ups. I might even do handstand push-ups today. Who knows? But I think I got like maybe two subscribers so far. Hey, two is better than nothing. We're gonna hit our 1K soon. Okay. But yeah, I have to do some research on banana chips. No one's ever asked me that before. I'm not really educated on banana chips. Okay. Like right now, feel hungry. Bananas are healthy, absolutely. But banana chips, I think, are chips that are like maybe added sugar on them. So I'm not sure. I don't think they're like regular bananas. I think they're possibly fried. Yeah, but bananas are 100% healthy because they have potassium, so potassium lowers your inflammation, so you don't have a bloated stomach when you walk around. It's great energy too. Okay. Anything processed today is unfortunately garbage, but I do enjoy. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because processed food is not real food. I even read in Arnold's book. He wrote that most of his protein was whole foods and natural foods. He wasn't really into protein shakes. It was the big thick book Arnold had. It was with the gray cover. Thought okay, anything five by five. Thoughts on wait, are you talking about burger 5 by 5 or workout 5 5? Or is that an in and out? You have to explain what does that mean? Well, wait, wait, workout five workout. What do you mean specifically? Like 5 reps 5 times, or is that like a pyramid? I never heard of 5 by 5 workout. Honestly, you have to explain this 5 sets, 5 reps. Uh honestly, I think that might be maybe a little bit too easy for you. So you got to keep yourself challenging. Like for example, if you did 5 push-ups 5 times and you were pretty proficient in doing push-ups, that's not going to be enough for you to grow or improve. Even if you do them fast, like if you did the 5 push-ups, like bam, 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 you knock them out, and then that's it. That's only like 25 push-ups max total for the whole day. Now, if your physical fitness is kind of low or early or you're a beginner, that might be enough. But if you're like kind of a person like me who's can do lots of push-ups, that will not be enough stimulation even if you do them slow because of 5 push-ups that's only going to be like 15 seconds of time under tension. You need to be around 40 to 45 seconds for your muscles to grow. So that's why I do like 4 count push-ups, like 1 2 3 1. That's about 3 4 seconds. So I need to do at least 10 of those, 10 for that to be about 40 45 seconds for your muscles to grow. So even if you do 5 sets of 5, that it depends on where your goals are. If you're trying to grow your muscles and grow your chest, push up wise, that's doesn't seem like a long time for time under tension for you for your muscles to grow. And it might not be enough reps. Now, if you do them weighted is different. Like if you have something on your back and then you do like slow push-ups, that could be a whole different game changer. If you do weighted stuff from exercises, that's a whole different kind of routine, a whole different training program. Okay. Used in compound lifts, not calisthenics. Oh, I mean, well, I don't know what compound lifts have push-ups because usually you mean Yeah, you mean like adding push-ups to compound lifts, like hybrid? Oh, okay, yes. All right, yeah, that's okay. I like the joke of oh yes, absolutely. So yeah, I do highly recommend because like when I did a lot of weightlifting in the gym, I would do like push-ups or something afterwards. So that's called hybrid training. That's very, very useful and very good because it'll also weightlifting plus calisthenics is a very great balance because it's also different kind of especially if you're supersetting, like if you do uh bench press and then you do push-ups afterwards like I did. That was a very good superset and also it's a good different kind of training. Yeah, plus it gives you more variety too. So I highly recommend hybrid training is very good. I like the joke about we buy food made with artificial lemon, then buy furniture polish that says made from lemons. They're feeding us the fake shit. We've been spraying good stuff on things. Yeah, you're right. 100%. Yeah. Squats, deadlifts, military press, bench press. What is your celebrity crush, bro? Mine is Amy Adams. Celebrity crush. Huh. Hmm. No one's ever asked me that. Have I ever had a celebrity crush? I guess Eva Mendes. When she was like younger, I don't know how she looks like now, but Eva Mendes used to be my celebrity crush. I'm like, damn, when I saw her in the movie Stuck on You, I think it was like the Siamese twins movie. It was a comedy. Uh yeah, so I think that's where I first yeah saw her. But yeah, I was a big comedy fan. Can't go wrong with comedy. But yes, doing calisthenic workouts after compound moves would be fantastic. Like doing regular squats or burpees after any kind of movement would be fantastic. Hello from Japan. Hello, how are you? Hope you're having a good day. I was, yeah, I wonder if you watch anime because I'm a big. We're all big anime fans here. Well, I'm old, but mine was Christina Applegate. I don't know who that is. I have to look that up. I don't know too many celebrities. Like there's different kinds of celebrities too. There's like voice acting celebrities, and there's regular actresses. So there are all kinds. She was the blonde from Married with Children. I haven't seen that movie. Nice job, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, hello from Japan. Please like and subscribe. You know, everybody here, please like the stream so we can get more people in here. Nice body. Thank you. I appreciate you. My whole job is for helping y'all get an anime physique at home without you spending money on the gym. Okay. On 1K subscribers, post a community post so that we know when you are going to do. So, okay, okay. So I was gonna do 1,000 reps, not 1,000 push-ups. I don't know if I can do 1,000. Like basically, y'all tell me the exercise. Like, hey, do squats, do leg lifts. I don't know if I could do 1,000 push-ups that day, but I mean, I'm gonna find out. I guess. TV show. It's an episode from that '90s, and Al Bundy is king. What? Isn't that's a serial killer? That's terrible. TV show. Are you Russian? You look like Vladimir Putin. I am Russian, actually. Yes, that's hilarious. Y'all, you look like Putin. The Putin comment is hilarious. That's too. Even dude, my friends in the Marine Corps, they're like, "Hey, man, Putin wants his son back. Get back out of there." Y'all are hilarious. But yeah, okay, I definitely will do a community post. Yeah, thank you. You know, as soon as, can y'all tell me how many subscribers I'm at? Because last time I checked, it showed um 898. Then it doesn't show if I got any new subscribers. You know, please like and subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Masa. I appreciate you. He looks better than Putin. And Putin's a badass. You know, I especially love the Russian jokes. Like in Soviet Russia, the president assassinates you. You don't assassinate him; he assassinates you. It's funny. But yeah, thank you so much. I don't know how many subscribers I have. If we're close to 1,000, I hope we're great. You know, please 909. Awesome. Super cool. Hopefully we get more. We only need 91. Cool, cool. If y'all did subscribe, please put it in the chat so now y'all push-ups. Everybody, please like the stream because that apparently pushes out to more people. Minute by minute, you do look better than Putin but you know what I mean. Yeah, I know you exactly mean. Thank you. Look up Al Bundy fat jokes. Put it on a bucket list. That's cool. Very cool. Thank you. Can I eat ice cream on daily if I do push-ups and 10K steps a day if I get cut? So this is actually a very good question. My friend told me him and his wife bought like one of those ninja machine, and now you can get like protein ice cream. That's something I'm gonna myself personally get. Because I love ice cream too. Honestly, to say answer your question, it's not gonna be always good for you, but yes, you can work out enough where you can have a little treat at the end of the day. But I would suggest get like the protein ice cream because apparently that he told me him and his wife they absolutely love it. They said it's very delicious. Okay, you're 35. Yes, I am. That's a good idea. Yeah. So I'm personally gonna invest in one of those ninjas, and he says very easy to make. So even if you're lazy, because that way you can have something delicious. Please come to Japan. I definitely will. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Japan during the cherry blossom season. Okay, and because I saw the movie Tokyo Drift, it made me want to go to Japan so bad. Dude, Tokyo Drift was one of my favorite movies, man. Awesome. And then I when I was a car dealer, I worked at a dealership. I learned about cars, so it was really fun. But yeah, I'm a big anime fan. I want to go to if y'all ever know the Dragon Ball Z theme park is going to be built in Saudi Arabia. I don't know if it needs anywhere close, honestly, but I'm gonna take y'all with me. I want to go there and shoot content. Like do some poses at the World Tournament and go to Beerus's planet, and it'll be awesome. I think it'll be cool content. I'm also gonna take y'all because after I get my PS5, the next thing I want to do is buy a Gogeta outfit and then go to like some kind of like anime con and do like a vlog because I've never been in one before and it'll be fun to do that. I think I saw a 64-year-old African guy. He did 148 push-ups in one round without a break. What did they actually eat? Human? No, it's just you. When you do push-ups every day, you could get up to 148. I think I could do like maybe 100, 110 without stopping. Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. My brother was an extra in Tokyo Drift. Dude, that's sick. Oh man, that's badass. Oh yeah, congrats. Hi bro, I'm a beginner at the gym. Do you consume creatine and is creatine useful? So to answer your question, I personally haven't really used much creatine. I just got some actually yesterday. I mean 2 days ago. I'm gonna start. Before I've just eaten natural foods, things like that. But to answer your question, creatine is the most researched product out there, especially it's helping a lot for brain health and lots of other things. So, I'm gonna take y'all with me. Let's go. Y'all are gonna be part of my creatine journey. All right. You're gonna be part of my creatine journey. There is a video that shows you how you do that. A man in 60 does that because he did it in his 50s, 40s, 20s. Cool. If you could do 110 push-ups in one round, comment you can do 1,000 on 1,000. That's not necessarily true. Just because you can do, yeah, but that's like max. Yeah, you can't always max out. I like you. Thank you. I'll try to do 1,000 push-ups. All right, cool. So creatine. Just got some new creatine. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna take y'all with me. Shout out from Morocco. Cool, dude. Moroccan food is amazing. Is Moroccan have mole? Mole is one of my favorite foods. I love mole. I think it's Moroccan. Okay. If you want to do push-ups in your 60s, you got to start now. Absolutely. Okay, yeah, thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, but they feed cows creatine. Mole. Okay, I don't know why I thought it was Moroccan. I got that. Mole is Mexican. I thought it was I, are you sure it's Mexican? I thought it was like different kind of Mexican food. I could have sworn mole is a different, not Mexican. I thought it was Moroccan or something. I could be wrong. Y'all gonna all right, but so y'all gonna help me. We're gonna take some creatine together. First day. First day you have creatine. Okay. Y'all are gonna be an example of how it look like. So this is me. What it look like today. Today is I think April 2nd, right? April 2nd. So this is what I normally have. This is what I normally look like. Y'all be some got some shots from here, from back. Feel like I'm posing. Cool. So we're gonna see if creatine has any effects. I'm gonna use myself as an example. Okay. So Mayo Central Mole Central America. Okay, cool, awesome. Yeah, I didn't think it was Mexican. Cause I love Mexican food, especially like enchiladas. I'm a big enchilada fan, like chicken enchiladas. Okay, so here's your first creatine scoop. Boom. I think that's okay. So I think the first week you're supposed to do 20 grams. It's called loading. So we're gonna each scoop right here is 5 grams. Okay. So y'all are gonna be witness to me first time ever doing creatine. Like consistently. I'm gonna start doing it every stream. I want to start streaming every single day. Okay. You definitely need a recovery day. Man of Action channel does them. He built them to. What do you think about Indian food? Chicken tikki masala, moles chipotle sauce with chocolate. How much water did you put in? About it says 12 ounces. 12 ounces of water in here. Okay. Indian food's amazing, but my spice tolerance isn't that high. Like when my girlfriend took me to get Indian food, if y'all ever see that movie Along Came Polly with Ben Stiller, bro, I felt like that. I was sweating like crazy. Uh, my other friend took me one time to his house. Uh, his mom made like Indian curry. It tasted amazing, but dude, I was sweating bullets, man. You know. But yeah, I do like Indian food because it was delicious, but it's just the spice level for me was I have to get used to it. Okay, Mexican food is amazing. Oh my god, I can eat Mexican food all day, especially like burritos and wait, hold up, yeah, spill them a little bit. But yeah, I love Mexican food. I have a lot of friends from Mexico around, like Rosarito. Actually, why is this dripping? Is this not? Huh? Maybe the shaker's flawed. Oh, that's strange. Whatever. I'll just use a spoon. But yeah, Mexican food is amazing. I love trying okay, chat. I want y'all to put in the chat y'all favorite kind of food. Put like Mexican food, Indian food, Russian food is pretty good. But I do love all kinds of food. Put y'all's favorite kind of food. I want to see because I'm gonna be thinking about trying some different food options. All right, one sec. I gotta use the restroom. And I'm gonna read y'all's comments. All right, I'm back. I'm coming. Cool, cool. All right, so we're gonna Chinese food. Oh yeah, I want to ask if there's many gyms in America, and if the gym is far from your house. If it's not far, can you tell me how to get in or register at the gym? Well, the purpose of my channel is all you could do all the workouts and get looking like me without a gym. Literally, that's the purpose of my channel for me to help y'all build your anime physique at home without you spending money on a gym membership. Yes, there is a gym close to me, and I do have a membership there because they have a pool. I don't own a pool, and they have like stuff I like using, like a red light room and a massage chair. So yes, so you can absolutely build the physique you want, but you don't need a gym membership. Especially in the Marine Corps, most of the stuff we did was like push-ups, pull-ups, all bodyweight stuff. So you don't need a gym, but if you want to get one, you can because equipment depends on what your goals are. Okay. I think it's beast mode for to do 400. Most I could do in a day is 200 throughout the day, but I feel it normally is 100 uncomfortable. Oh, you talking about push-ups? Yeah, but I watched the guy. He does like 400 push-ups twice a day. Yeah, okay. We might see how many push-ups I could do today. Why not? Maybe I could do like 10. I could do at least like five push-ups per subscriber. But I've had like 0 subscribers in this whole live stream. Like no one said they subscribe. Usually y'all put subscribe so I could do a push-ups for y'all. Okay, so creatine first day. It doesn't taste that good. Brother, it does not taste good at all. Ugh. Not a fan. Terrible. Ugh. So apparently, the first week of creatine is called loading. Otherwise, it'll take you about 4 weeks for it to get saturated in your system. So you're supposed to do 20 grams per day for 7 days, and then you drop to 5 grams. Okay. He does them in 30 minutes too. I subbed the other day. Good luck with the channel. Solid. I appreciate you. Oh, okay, I owe you. Push up. Let's do it. Let's go. Crank them out. Thank you. Good luck too. I appreciate y'all. Oh wait, shoot! I forgot my tripod over here. Gotta knock out the push-ups for. What was his name? Life as Millennial. Cool. Yeah, I don't want to skip my push-ups. That 1,000 push-up day is gonna be. Oh my lord! I can only imagine. One day, 1,000 push-ups. It'll probably be doable. Okay, so let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate you. Now you're definitely natural. That's hard work too. I appreciate that. Keep throwing them. He does. Said hi. Hello. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for everyone. If you're joining the stream, we were covering about fat loss ways, what y'all could do. Earlier, I covered foods and exercises. So hello everybody. Please, if y'all did subscribe, put that y'all did, because I owe y'all 5 push-ups for every new subscriber. Okay. Thank you. And I appreciate each and every single one of you. I don't know how many subscribers we have. I think last time somebody put 909. So hopefully we get there soon. I'm super excited. That's a good meal for cutting at Chipotle. What's a good meal for cutting at Chipotle? Oh, great question. I love Chipotle. So you could get a little bit of rice instead of double rice. Beans, okay? Chicken, spinach. A lot of people don't know Chipotle has spinach. So if you want to get strong like Popeye, definitely get the spinach because high protein. Okay? And okay, so we got the rice, the beans, spinach, the meat will be chicken or steak. And that's pretty much it. Don't get anything like sour cream if you want to keep your calories low. You don't really need extra starch like corn or anything. You could get salsa if you want a bit more flavor. But that's pretty much it. That's a good for if you're trying to cut just a little bit of carbs for Chipotle. I love Chipotle more than anybody. My wife got my MetaQuest for Christmas. Almost ruined it, but then found out VR boxing game called Thrill of the Fight. One match your adrenaline your sweat. Play daily. Play daily now. That sounds like an ad. That sounds like an ad for VR. But no, I heard a lot of VR. I don't know why the camera's like this. Wipe it off. A lot of VR is very very movement wise. So yes, it can be 100% workout. Okay, what's up, brother? Hey, how you doing, Lucas? Hope you're having a good day. Thank you. Hope you're all having a fantastic week. It's not technically Thursday here, so yeah. If, and my mom is addicted to it. Shaking my head. Wait, is she addicted to? Wait, what is she addicted to? I don't see what. I'm cutting. Can I eat a pizza once a week? Yeah, you can absolutely. All right, so I could tell y'all about this. All right, so biggest way if y'all want to. I'm sorry, this lighting is kind of pissing me off. I don't know why, guys. I don't know why it's like glary. It wasn't like glaring before. Okay, cool. So I'll talk to y'all. If I have a cheat meal like once a week too. It's fine. I like eating pizza. I'm human. I like eating ice cream, things like that. So yes, you can um, have a cheat meal at least once a week. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. However, what's very important is your consistency. Okay. For you to basically have it a foolproof way, if you don't feel bad for cheating, I also have a stream. Okay, I can. We're going to talk about two things. One is how you recover from a cheat meal. I think that's very good knowledge. Okay. Two is what you should do in case you could cheat safely. Okay, so we talked about fasting cardio, doing cardio in the morning. Okay, and then some kind of workout later on in the day. So in the morning, like I said, you just jog at a conversation pace for 15, 20 minutes. Okay, that'll help you burn fat in the morning. Then you're burning fat throughout the day. Then when you do your workout and the evening time, you could look on my channel. I have plenty of workouts you could do at home for cutting, muscle building, whatever. That's two workouts already a day. All right. You compound that. You stay consistent with that for 12 months. Boom. Yes, it'll be your consistency is gonna help you look naturally. Okay. The second thing is, let's say y'all did have a cheat meal, right? Uh, who here in the chat has ever had a cheat meal? Type of one, okay? Because I'm gonna give y'all some amazing knowledge on how to recover from a cheat meal in case y'all missed the cheat meal stream. Because I had a stream I did how to recover from a cheat meal. So type one in the chat if you ever had a cheat meal within the last month. Let's see. If you sugar work harder on the workout, why are you showing off? There's lots of thirsty women out there. I'm not showing off. I'm showing y'all can build an anime physique at home without a gym membership. That's the purpose of my channel. Okay. Awesome. So if you ever had a cheat meal, okay, let's say the day afterwards. I'll tell you exactly how to recover from a cheat meal. One way, first one, is you're gonna drink water more than normal, okay? Because a lot of times we have a cheat meal, has a lot of sodium. So you're gonna drink water a little bit more than normal than before to wash the sodium out. Okay, that's the first thing you're gonna do if you have a cheat meal. The second thing you're gonna do if you had a cheat meal, you're gonna do some kind of light cardio. Okay. Why? Because the day afterwards, if you have a cheat meal, a lot of times you have a puffy face, your stomach's inflamed because of the sodium, right? So when you do some kind of sweating, like light cardio, it's gonna get the sodium out, and then your body will start recovering. Okay, so drinking more water than normal and doing some kind of light cardio day after cheat. Three, you're still gonna eat normal. You're not gonna starve yourself or punish yourself for cheating yesterday. No, that's the worst thing you could do. You're not gonna punish yourself, you're gonna reset. How you reset yourself is by eating normal, okay, and still working out and drinking more water, a little bit more than normal as well, because you're recovering from your cheat meal. The fourth thing is your foods the day after your cheat meal is going to be lightly salted. So don't overload a lot of sodium the very next day. Eat stuff with light salt. You still have a little bit of salt that you need, uh, but just keep it a little bit light. Don't overload in salt because you already had salt from the day before. Usually cheat meals have a lot of salt and sugar, so that's why it causes you have a little bit more of a bloated stomach for the next day or a little bit inflamed face. So the water, the light cardio, and the normal meals are gonna help you get back to normal. Okay. The fourth thing is mindset. Do not beat yourself up. Okay, you're human. Everybody has a cheat meal. It's fine. Some people like to go have ice cream. Some people like to have pizza. I'm too. It's okay. You can still look like this and have a cheat meal once a week. That's fine. But you're not gonna punish yourself. What you're gonna do is reset. You don't punish, you reset. Just like in the video game. If you die, you're not gonna go beat yourself up. You're gonna restart and try again. Okay. So those are basically the 4 5 things you do to recover. Have more water than normal. Eat light salt. Do some kind of cardio. Okay, light cardio to get more salt out. Uh, don't beat yourself up. Okay, and still eat normally. That's another thing. The next day after your cheat meal, you do not starve yourself. Do not eat still normally at 3 meals a day or however much. What you ate yesterday, the next day is completely separate. You're not gonna punish yourself for what you did before, like, oh, I ate a lot yesterday, so I'm gonna starve myself. No, this is gonna slow down your metabolism. You're gonna still stay inflamed, and you're not gonna look good because you're punishing yourself. Okay, the goal after your cheat meal is to reset, not to punish. Okay, so don't starve. Don't all thing you do is change it. You change your meals by light salt. Okay, so that's how you recover from a cheat meal. All right. I had a whole stream on that. I thought it was pretty good advice because not many people get told that, like what to do. I just don't know what's up with my camera thing. Like, why is it? Why is it all? Maybe it's the lighting angle. Yeah. Okay. I have an idea. I'm gonna put it right here, and it just looks like there's a huge glare, and I don't like that to show that on the stream. I don't know why. I think this is a good solution right here. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. All right. But there are lots of thirsty women. Look at you. All right. Well, I hope they subscribe. Because if those women are thirsty, I'm going to tell them drink water. Okay. Maybe some juice. Put some lemon in your water. Drink a protein shaker if you want liquid calories. Awesome. Nice to see some humble dudes out there giving us real knowledge and tips. Oh, yeah. I appreciate you too. Please like and subscribe, y'all. Everybody here, please like and subscribe. If you did subscribe, put it in the chat that you did because I'll owe y'all 5 push-ups. Okay. When we hit to our goal, 1,000 subscribers, I guess y'all want me to do 1,000 push-ups that day, So I was gonna do 1,000 rep day, like whatever y'all tell me to do. Like, hey, do like 25 squats or 50 jumping jacks or things like till I hit 1,000 reps. But if it's gonna be push-ups, I'm gonna make sure I don't work out chest that day. Awesome. All right. I'm 165, 65 pounds, 5'9", decent shape, but never have been able to get abs. So abs, there's tons of ab workouts you could do. Okay, so biggest thing for abs is going to be 2 factors. One is same thing as I talked about earlier in the stream is supersetting your workouts. Okay, so combining more than one ab exercise. Like I'll give you all my favorite exercise that I already talked about many times to do. Okay, so for abs, a lot of people don't know. Yes, you do need to have a little bit of a low body fat percentage to have some abs, but however, that's only not even half. The other portion is working out your abs because everybody does have abs underneath their fat. However, if you don't grow up your ab muscle, you don't shape them, they're not going to show defined. Okay, so that's what matters a lot. Man, what is with this camera? It's like, okay, there you go. Now the glare's off. Okay, bro, you see what is? I haven't seen that yet. No, I have to look that up. Just build a good body. Okay, so yes, so combining ab workouts, right? Combining your ab workouts, making your abs grow is when you get your body fat a little bit lower. They're also going to show more defined and more size. So you are going to have to work out abs. I recommend every day. Abs are one of the workouts. I'm sorry, abs are one of the muscle groups you can work out every day. When I was a gymnast, we did abs every day. It's one that you can recover. Not weighted stuff, but like sit ups, planks, things like that. Okay. So that's one way is for you to build your abs because even if you lower your body fat, if you don't grow the muscle, it'll show very, very small. It won't be as defined, especially like obliques and things like that. So a way to grow your abs, very short time frame, a lot easier. It's gonna suck. I'm not gonna lie. It just like feels kind of unpleasant, but you'll feel better afterwards. Are combining ab workouts. Like I said, my favorite one combining is doing like 15 V ups. So like 15 of these. Then after those, immediately 15 Russian twists each side. And then immediately after that, do 20 chinnies. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. And do that 3 to 5 rounds. So those 3 exercises are 1 round. So V ups, Russian twists, and chinnies. That's 1 round. Do that 3 to 5. Okay. Can't get there. Kingpin think it's eating habits, but I'm gonna do those workouts you're showing us. Absolutely, yes. So, like I said, that's very, very critical on building up your abs. I was ignorant of that fact. I wasn't that knowledgeable before. Like I said, even if you get your body fat very low, if you don't build your muscles and your abs, you don't build them to get bigger, they're not gonna show as defined as not cut. Like even if my body fat was low, low, I won't have flat abs. I won't have any muscle groups. Just like your arms. If you don't work them out, you'll have arms. It'll show your muscles are defined, but they won't be big and they won't show like they're growing if you don't work them out, even if your body fat's low. So that's the number one I think I recommend is do abs every day. Do a different kind of actually I think I know what I have to do. I'm gonna solve this problem hopefully right now. There we go. I think now I finally solved the glare. Because the glare was making me mad. I don't know why. Okay. Have you seen Mayweather do abs? I'm not his coach, but I'm pretty sure he does. Actually, I think I've seen a couple of his training videos. Mayweather, but this was like 20 years ago. But I think, yeah, I definitely saw keep your body fat 15 to 20%. That's enough. Yeah, absolutely. And then you just start doing the ab exercises, your abs will definitely grow and they'll be more defined as well. So when you start working out, they'll also get your body will get more metabolism sped up when you work out your abs too, because when you work out your abs, it's a lot of stability. Hey bro, here from India. Hello, how are you? Hope you're having a good day. Millennial, if you could walk 15K without feeling tired, significantly reduce fat. Yes, I get 11K steps a day. I'll aim for 15K. Honestly, like when people say about the steps, me personally, I think that's BS. Like, because I have a friend, like my boss, he walked 10, 15 steps, K steps a day because his job was literally to walk around, look at things. He still had a stomach for 8, 9 years. He walked that step. What I realized, but he never worked out abs. I'm like, dude, so working out helps you burn extra fat and calories. Okay. So even if you hit your 15 steps a day, to be honest, I think is BS when they prolong or tell people that because I've known many, many people like me. I'll be honest, I don't hit my 10K, 15 steps K a day. I don't think I ever do, honestly, but I'm pretty ripped. Why? Because I just do working out and food. Honestly, I think that's I don't know even who even said that, but I've known many, many people that hit their steps. They've never had even a 2 pack. So, but the people I know who don't walk that much, who just work out their abs a little bit, maybe do some jump rope, maybe do jogging, that'll help you build your abs, honestly. Okay, to be real. Walk is not enough. Testosterone plays a huge part. So walking will be good for lowering body fat, but it won't build abs. I'll be straight up. You need to do ab workouts for them to look more defined and bigger. Any advice for getting ready for basic training? One list. Oh, cool. It depends on. So, do running. It depends on which kind of branch you're doing. I joined the Marine Corps, so in the Marine Corps they would tell us, get ready to run. Keep your diet clean. No, because basic training usually you're already going to be in shape enough to get through it. Honestly, mostly basic training. It's very little physical, not as much so as many people think. It's more of like mentally and learning. Like you learn how the army does things, you learn how the Marine Corps does things, knowledge stuff. So basically, just do jogging and running every day, and doing ab exercise and push ups, doing calisthenics. Basically, all the workouts I do on my channel. Those are great for military. I even have like some military workouts there actually. So that's what I recommend. Running every day in the morning, and doing body weight stuff, so that way you get your strength up too. That's a great advice I have for boot camp. I ride bikes still too. Bike riding is very good too, especially because low impact. Bike riding and swimming are great additions. Okay, but yeah, I appreciate you guys. I hope you all having a fantastic day. Please, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. My phone's about to die. I hate abs. Women are really thirsty. Well, abs. Yeah, keep it hilarious. I don't think there's ever been a moment in time when women aren't thirsty. Women want men, men want women. It's how the world works. You look for your soulmate, your partner. Your partner in crime. Cool. I'll definitely tap in those vids. Kind of think of Air Forces now, but not sure. I just recommend whatever branch you do. It's pick one that you want to, not just because the recruiter told you. That's the biggest thing. I wanted to join the Marine Corps because I have a really good, a lot of good friends of mine. They're in the Marines. And they're very good, honorable, awesome people. But I also have best friends in the Army. Uh, my friends in every branch, Navy, and the Marine Corps. We always actually would party with a lot of Navy guys. They had like the best parties. It was so much fun to hang out with them. Like all of them could literally drink like sailors. Okay. Women don't like belly fat. It's good to have 30% belly fat. No, that's terrible. 30% is way too much. That's almost that's more than 25%. That's you want to okay, so for men you want to be like under 20 for sure. Women, because their genetic makeup is different, when women are at 20% body fat, their abs are showing. They're like basically going the model scene. Men is about 15 to 11. Okay. Show worthy, like on a bodybuilding show, you're about a like 7 or 8, something like that. Okay. So, no, you definitely don't want your body fat to be 30%. That's really, really high. That could cause you health problems, diabetes problems, stuff that is internal that you can't see. Okay. Definitely. So, let's just do fasting cardio every day because you could have low body fat but not have a lot of muscle. So, that's still fine. You just want to be healthy. Okay. Not everybody's going to be a bodybuilder. I'm not a bodybuilder. I just like doing workouts and building my body, things like that. I'm knowledgeable and stuff. I want to just be healthy and live long. Okay. So, yes, weight gain. Bro, what can I do for fast gain? Oh, weight gain. Okay, okay. So it's different because gaining weight and gaining mass is different. So if you're trying to like gain mass, supersetting workouts is very good. You have to have your protein high. Okay. So I'll ask ChatGPT. You tell ChatGPT your age, your height, your current weight, and tell him how much you want to weigh, and he'll tell you how much protein you need to have. Okay, and then putting your workouts together helps you gain a lot of mass. And you got to work out at least 4 times a week, at least minimum. 1 or 2 times is not enough for you to achieve your goals if you're trying to gain weight. Working out like 4 to 5 times a week, they'll basically get you about 1 pound of muscle mass per week consistently. So that's the answer to your question. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. I hope all y'all having a fantastic day. I'll talk to y'all soon. I gotta end my stream because I'm at 1%, and last time I was charging and made it glitchy. So I hope y'all had a fantastic day. Well, I'll catch y'all soon, and then I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Hope y'all had a great day, guys, and thank you for everybody who's joined the channel and who's subscribed. We're almost at our 1K goal, so I'll talk to y'all soon.